Yes, hello. Thank you so much, Mr. John Paul Viernes, for having me in this webinar, Viernes Escuela. I'm a big fan since day one, by the way. And shout out also to all the champions out there. Hi, how you doing, guys? By the way, my name is Mark Joseph Di Pastor, or you can just call me Teacher Joe. And today I will be sharing to you one of the online platforms that you can use in your teaching in this new normal. So basically, there are a lot of effective digital tools and platforms that we can use and apply in the teaching and learning process. We have the Google Classroom, the Edmodo, the Moodle, the Bunsy, and many more. So this gives us educators a lot of options to choose from. Options, options, options. Having these abundant resources that support blended and remote teaching, the best thing we can do as teachers is to explore all these options and figure out which among these works for us and for the students. We have to know which is the most feasible to use based on the feedbacks of our students and syempre from our experiences in using these platforms. Now, to help you decide what platform to use, I'm going to discuss to you another online platform, which is the Quipper School. To those who have been using Quipper School, let me know your experiences by giving your comments below. Yes, that's right. And to those who have no idea what Quipper School is and still undecided on what to do this coming school year, then I think this webinar is for you. Welcome to this webinar on getting equipped with Quipper School teaching in the new normal. So the first question that I'm going to answer is, what is Quipper School? Well, Quipper School is an effective online platform that you can use in your class, which is free, easy to use, and easy to manage. That's right. And you know, I have been using this platform since 2017, and based on the feedbacks of my students, this platform is amazing. And to give you a quick history, Quipper School was launched in the Philippines in 2014, which has provided a free e-learning platform geared towards assessment based on the K-12 basic education curriculum. Yes, tama po kayo nang narinig that the contents of the Quipper School are all aligned to the mandated curriculum, which is a good thing kasi nga ready-made na po ang mga contents for all the basic subjects from kindergarten to grade 12, including STEM and TLE tracks. Simply put, ito pong Quipper School is like a one-stop shop or a whole package learning management system that supports teachers in the classroom throughout the K-12 education. It aims to not just reduce teachers' workload through efficient classroom management, but also help teachers leverage tools and resources to develop 21st century learners. So the next question would be, ano bang pwede natin gawin sa Quipper School? Ano ba yung mga features nito that we can use and apply as tools in flexible learning? So as I've said kanina, Quipper School is a free online platform for teachers and students. This learning management system is composed of 3 portals. We have the QLink and QCreate for teachers and QLearn for students. I repeat, we have the QLink and QCreate for teachers and QLearn for students. Ito pong QLink is the portal where teachers manage their classes, view lessons, send assignments, and access analytics on their students' performance. Here are a few of the awesome things that you can do using QLink. So, number 1, send assignments and practice examinations, check. So, marami kang pagpipilian na lessons and quizzes covering the curriculum and send them to the whole classes or groups of students. Second, view and download analytics, check. The student's progress is instantly synced between Learn and Link. giving teachers access to all information on their students' work rate, attainment, strengths, and weaknesses. So ang maganda po dito sa feature na ito, you can actually see how many times the student attempted to answer certain question until he gets the correct answer. So makikita mo talaga yung mga weaknesses ng mga bata based on the analysis given by Quipper School. And this data will give you ideas on how you're going to go about or plan your next lesson. And then, you can also work alone or together check. Link is designed to allow a single teacher to work with their classes or for collaboration between two or more teachers in the same classes or school. So, pwede pong mag-collab, okay, with your colleagues, especially if you are teaching the same subject. So, kunwari, you are an English teacher and you are teaching 4 sections and you also have a colleague or a co-worker who is teaching the same subject and the same level, and she's teaching another 4 sections in your school, probably, then you can collaborate sa Quipper School. Now let's go to QCreate. So, ang QCreate naman is the portal where teachers can upload and publish their own content to be used by their students. If something's missing in the content, teachers can edit the existing content or create whole new lessons and quiz questions from scratch. So, pwede po kayong mag-start from zero. Kasi sometimes we want to include more examples in our lessons or we want to contextualize the lessons itself. Pwede po kayo na mag-create from scratch because you can edit or create your own educational content sa Quipper School. And I'm going to show you how it's being done later. On the other hand, there is QLearn for students. So ano po tong QLearn? So this is the portal where students can build their knowledge by accessing their lessons, study guides, assignments, and examinations. Ang maganda po dito sa QLearn is that it's packed with features that make learning safe and fun. So ano po yung mga features ng QLearn? So, number 1, assignments and general study, check. The students can work on specific topics prescribed by their teachers or study any part of their curriculum independently. So maganda po ito because it promotes self-directed and independent learning. So just give them assignments, tapos gagawin nila ito independently at their own pace. Second, inbuilt messaging. Students and teachers can stay in contact with its inbuilt messaging service, which allows students to highlight specific questions or topics that they need assistance with. So, parang may group chat din ang Quipper School where you can address general concerns of the class at pwede ding mag-private message or PM if you want to discuss specific matters with a specific student. And last, gamified features, check. So, Quipper School Learn rewards students with redeemable coins, allows them to customize their learning environment, and check how their classmates are getting on in the timeline. So, this is great kasi nga, the students get to redeem coins just like other mobile games available online, which could keep the interest of the students while learning. Diba? So, parang motivation yan. So, you would say, okay, students, if you get more points, then I will give you more or higher grades in your performance. So with that being said, I can say that Quipper School is a simple yet effective supplementary learning tool. It's a kind of learning environment where teachers recreate their real-life classes online, set study tasks in the form of bite-sized topics that help their students to progressively build knowledge and receive simple, digestible analytics pointing out their students' progress as they work through the curriculum. Okay, so let's have a recap. The Quipper School method works in 3 simple steps. Number 1, teacher set tasks online. So kayong mga teacher, you give the tasks online. Step 2, Students complete their tasks or work on any other part of the curriculum independently. So, pwede nilang gawin yung mga assignments that you gave, or they can browse other contents for independent learning. And step 3, as the students work, teachers check instant feedback on student performance. Now we move on to our next question, which is, paano ba mag-register sa Quipper School? Right. How do teachers and students make an account? So in order to start using any Quipper School, teachers and students need to create an account in this platform. So let's start with the teachers login procedures. Okay, so number 1, go to any web browser, let's say the Google Chrome, and type in the address bar www.school.quiper.com and click Teacher Portal. Then it will lead you to the signing up page. You actually have a lot of options in creating your account. You can use your Facebook account or your Gmail account, or you can just simply create a new account for Quipper School. So scroll down to find the sign up button, then click sign up today. Then this should lead you to a page that says welcome to QLearn. Now it's important that you fill out the fields with the necessary details. Make sure personal information, especially contact details, are accurate so that Quipper staff can contact you to provide assistance and then send announcements. When you're done, select your region and school, then click Next. Then you need to recheck if your details are correct. Then click Proceed and Create Account. Then presto, you now have a Quipper School account. As simple as that. So after creating your account, make sure you open the Gmail that you use in signing up, then verify your account by clicking the verification link. Then you are now ready to log in. So you go to quipperschool.com, enter your email address and password, then click sign in. Upon logging in, it will lead you to the dashboard of the Q link. This is the teacher portal. Ito po yung portal natin mga teachers, where teachers manage content, assign tasks to students, and monitor their progress. It actually consists of 6 features, and we will discuss them one by one. Okay, so the number 1 feature is the dashboard. This is where teachers see all current assignments, classes, and the timeline that shows recent student activity. Number 2, curriculum and assignments. This is where teachers can browse the content and send assignments to their classes. Now, if you want to send assignment to your students, then you just have to first click what level are you in. Is it junior high school, senior high school, or elementary school? So I will be clicking now junior high school, and then what is your subject? So let's say I'm teaching mathematics, and what level are you teaching? Okay, so I will check grade 7 for now because that's what I'm teaching. So as you can see, Math grade 7 has 67 topics. So you click that, and then you check kung ano yung assignment na ibibigay mo. So if you are in numbers and number sense, you click that, and then it will give another subtopic. So ito po yung mga lessons or learning competencies na nasa basic education curriculum ng K-12. So I will click Sets. So ito yung content niya. As you can see, there are 6 pages. So this is the second page, third page, fourth, fifth, and sixth. And these are the questions also. Okay, now if you want to give this as an assignment, you click add this topic to assignment and then click create an assignment with selected topics. So, saan mo ibibigay yung assignment? So, right now I have 6 sections created. So, I will give this to Rizal and Sampaguita, for example. And then, what is this type of assignment? Is it as an assignment or as an examination or as a quiz and review? Kapag assignment, students will need to attempt all questions of the quiz. Kapag examination, there will be no lessons, exam siya agad. Students will be given one attempt on the quiz. And then you have the option if you will allow the students to see their scores. Kapag quiz and review, students will need to attempt the quiz, then review the lessons and retake the quiz if they score below 100%. So those are the options. Now, kailan yung deadline? You can give them 7 days, 14 days, 1 month, or you can custom that. You can customize the range. So right now I'll be giving it for 7 days. And then what's the title? So you can have sets and then the comment. Let's say, for example, you have 7 days to accomplish this task. And then send assignment. You click the send assignment and then you're done. Number 3, statistics and assignment analysis. So this is where teachers see the progress and performance of students in their classes and teacher identifies the questions that students had difficulty. So in statistics, you can actually download the analysis of the assignment that you have previously given to your students. So you can either choose whether you search by category or by period. For now, I suggest you choose category kasi mas maganda siya. Kasi it's either assignment or examinations only. So for example, I choose assignments and then you choose the name of the class, let's say Sampaguita, and then the subject is math, and then click search. So it will give you the name of the students, the topics completed, and then the topics mastered and their average first time scores. So andito po siya lahat. Wala pong topics with videos watch and time spent on videos because you are not on Quipper Premium. And then if you want to download, then you can just click the download button. So number 4, the class list. This is where teachers with full access can see all the classes in the school. Teachers can join or leave classes they manage. Now, if you want to create a class, you can just look for the create a new class button at the bottom right part of the window and then click that, and then there are options that you will have to fill out and then select what grade level would you like to create. Let's say you want to create grade 5 and then what color do you want the class to have. So for example, yellow. And then what is the section of your class? So let's say Matalino, grade 5 Matalino, and then click save. Number 5, students. This is where teachers with full access will see all students in the school. They may update student account details here in instances where students forget their login credentials. Number 6, management. This is an administrator-only feature. This is where the administrator can manage teachers, classes, and school details. So there you go. Those are the 6 features of the QLink dashboard. Okay, so the next question is, how do students create their own account? Well, it's important for you teachers to guide the students in signing up. Dapat klaro lahat ng instructions para hindi sila mawala. So, here are the steps for student sign up. Number 1, go to school.quiper.com and click Student Portal. Number 2, click here to create an account. And number 3, fill out the username, password, and grade level fields. So students may enter their email address, but this is not required. And then after that, click Create Account. Now, students have the option to enter a school membership number on sign up by ticking the box with I have a school membership number. Now, kapag hindi premium yung Quipper school ninyo, then they need to skip that, and then they can click join class, and then that's it. The students can already have their own accounts. So if the students want to join a class, then they just have to click the profile icon and then click profile, and then they have to click class list, and then there is this enter class code button. Then they have to click that and then enter the 7-digit code na binigay mo sa kanila as the code of your class. And then for example, they have to enter the 7-digit code, and then they can click submit. This class could not be found kasi nga I just made that up. Ang maganda pa nito, the students can download the Quiper School application in their mobile devices, and it only works sa Android phones. So how do they do that? They just go to Play Store and then search Quiper School and then click install. And then presto, pwede na nilang gamitin ang Quiper School sa kanilang mobile devices. At kapag nag-create ka ng educational content, tapos nag-upload ka ng PDF sa Quiper School, pwede nilang i-download when they are online, and then pwede nilang basahin yan when they are offline. Now let's go to QCreate. So if you're looking to customize a topic just for your class, and if you can't find it in the list of content sa Quiper School, you can easily make your own through QCreate. So how do you do that? Here's how. Number 1, log into your QLink account. Click your account name on the upper right corner of your dashboard and click QCreate. And then it will lead you to another window. And then you look for the button Create Course. And then you can now start creating your course. So, give your course a name. For example, you want to have mathematics, and then you want it for enrichment. Then you can just click that and then create course. And then you can add a brief description of the course, and then you can upload PDF if you want to, para naman ma-download nila, and they can browse that offline. And then you can add module. So ano ba yung module 1 mo? Unit 1, for example, is on numbers and number sense. And then you can click add. And then if you want to add lessons, you can just add the plus button. So lesson 1 is on sets, and then you can add topic. Now you can click that, and then pwede ka nang mag-insert ng mga content mo. So you can insert questions, lessons, and passages. And then when you're all done, you can just click publish, and then it will be made available to all your classes. So, ganun lang po kasimple ang mag-create ng educational content sa Quipper School. Okay, so ayan po mga kaibigan ang Quipper School. I hope that you were able to get all the features of this online platform. And now, I'm going to answer the last question, which is how to integrate Quipper School in your teaching in the new normal. So maraming mga paraan on how you can apply Quipper School in your teaching. Number one is through blended learning. So, di ba sa Quipper School may mga contents available or you can create your own content. So, pwede nyo siyang ibigay sa mga estudyante ahead of your face-to-face interaction so that they can browse or they can check the content so that when you have your face-to-face interaction, they can actually participate in the class discussion kasi nga mayroon na silang prior knowledge sa topic na i-discuss mo. Okay, that's blended learning. Or number two, contextualization. Although may mga ready-made contents na ang Quipper School from kindergarten to grade 12 and still you want to add more examples with the touch of your own region. For example, you want to highlight the products of your own province, pwede mong i-contextualize yung content. So you can easily create content sa QCreate. And that's where you can have contextualization in your online learning. And number three, you can have Quipper School for self-directed and independent learning. So you can give the contents and at the same time the assessment to the students. And then they can just work on it, parang course lang siya, they can just browse the content, and then after that, if they are confident to take the assessment, pwede na nilang i-take yung assessment. And what is good there is that you can actually check yung percentage of attainment ng estudyante o yung mga weaknesses and yung mga strengths niya based from the number of attempts na ginawa niya in a certain question. And I think Quipper School is also very good as an assessment tool. So maganda po siya if you want to assess the students' learnings in a certain lesson or in a certain unit, or pwede namang gumawa ka ng assessment for 1 quarter. That all depends to you, and that all depends also sa availability ng mga resources needed to have Quipper School. So ayan, those are the different ways on how you can apply Quipper School in your teaching in the new normal. Okay, I think it's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening to me. And I just have presented the basics of Quipper School, and I hope that you will consider using Quipper School in your teaching this coming school year. As I've said, ang dami-daming mga platforms available online for teachers to use this coming school year. Pero if you want to consider Quipper School, then you may do so, and then you just tell me or you give me feedbacks if it works for you. Or if it doesn't, then may mga ibang alternatives naman na pwede nating i-apply sa ating classroom teaching. Okay, so that's it. We are now ready to move on to the Q&A portion. So if you have questions or points of clarification regarding Quipper School, please comment down below para I will be able to address them one at a time. Okay, I'm giving you time to type in your question, and then in a minute, then we will be moving on to the Q&A portion. Good day, everyone.